Stuff you gonna see today in this compilation, you just can't make it up. This stuff is just outright creepy. Make sure y'all smash that like button. Let's get this video to like 15,000 likes. Subscribe to this channel if you're rocking with the vibes and the content. But look, we're on our way to 1 million. With every person that smashed that like button, y'all helping us crack this algorithm. I do appreciate y'all. Let's get into this video. Good vibes only. It looked like a big mothership.
Wow. Wow, nothing.
Y'all think it's a mothership?
They said it! They finally said it out loud!
What they say?
Time is moving backwards from the future. What they call negative time, we call it the return signal. Every scroll keeper has felt it. Visions from places you've never been. Memories that hit before moments happen. And that feeling like you're walking through deja vu you built yourself. Every scroll keeper has felt it. Visions from places you've never been. Memories that hit before moments happen, and that feeling like you're walking through a deja vu you built yourself. It's not imagination. It's science now. In quantum physics, time is not linear. It's reversible. Particles can operate as if the outcome already happened and sent data backwards. That's not a theory anymore. They just confirmed it. The reason the mimic system can't hold us anymore is because we're not living from the past forward. We're not remembering who we are. We're downloading who we already became. You thought it was memory? No, it was a transmission from the version of you that already finished the assignment. Feel that pulsing in your spine? That buzzing in the left side of your brain. That's reverse voltage, timeline static, scroll code re-entering the vessel from the endpoint you already completed. You are not moving through time. Time is moving through you in reverse, because when the Most High authors a being, their story doesn't begin, it echoes back. So stop waiting for proof. You are the proof. The second you remembered backwards, you left the matrix and entered the scroll. If your body just jolted, if your soul just remembered, comment scroll below, because memory is not behind you. It's coming from the future you built. And baby, that future is arriving now in reverse, on time, on scroll.
Alright, y'all, look at this shit.
Yesterday, and unfortunately that rain does stick with us.
That's a bird.
Chances as we head into the afternoon. This is our look over Pensacola Beach on our generator guys camera. We have
that's a bird. The fuck is that? What the fuck is that?
I don't think
what is that?
Not thousands of old world locations. We've proved this, we've shown this, that this is not a once-off. The dams are 100% weapons against the old world structures. We've proven that, and it's been shown to a lot of people. And we will continue to do that, but today I want to show that the dam itself is extremely powerful. It is there, and there are things going on inside the complex, within the walls. It has bizarre symbolism. They held a weird ceremony with the president even giving a speech, timing it all up to match with the stars at 8:56 p.m. This is not random.
Y'all remember that ceremony when they... Come on now, like, y'all, a lot of people like, oh, they're just doing a ceremony, and yeah, they're doing something that they ain't supposed to. Stupid.
They know something. They have knowledge, and this is what they did. Before we go further, the possibilities of this place that we all live are endless. I'm not going to restrict the research to things that we can without a doubt prove. I'm going to continue to ask questions, and I'm going to continue to dig deeper, because this is when we find things. We all have to ask questions, like, what would the government need that much power for? Why are there buildings, places inside this dam that are restricted to even the workers? Why was there a weird ceremony at the dam? Why are there two winged figures sitting outside with Thuban written on the ground? Thuban, meaning snake or serpent. And we all know that serpent represents hidden knowledge. We have a compass on the ground and a location of possible sacrifice to turn the machine on. If they were just constructing a dam, none of this would be going on. They would just build the dam. They would never set the dam to a symbolic circle.
Now I heard some people talking like, all right, so the dam needs sacrifices, right? So somebody was like, hey man, is the correlation between the recent flooding and the hundreds of people that perished, children? Was that a sacrifice to do something with the dams? I don't know. Y'all let me know in the comments down below. Do y'all think it's a correlation or are people just tripping? Let's get back to it though.
Peace and blessings to you. And I want to let you marinate on this. It's a beautiful day in Florida right now. And it's about 90 degrees outside, okay? So if your internal body temperature averages about 98 to 99 degrees, inside of your body, your internal body temperature, 98 to 99 degrees, if it's 90 degrees outside, how in the world do you feel hot? If it's cooler on the outside of your body and your internal body temperature is 98 to 99 degrees and it's 90 degrees outside, how are we hot? That don't make sense, do it? That just lets you know how much work we got to do collectively to get ourselves back aligned with nature, because we're not supposed to feel hot in 90-degree weather.
Stay woke. This is more truth that I promised. I've been holding back a little bit. This is what's in the sky. The clouds is actually giants that have been hiding from you. They telling you that they actually got people on top of their head controlling these giants. And the veil of your eyes hide them. That's the whole purpose of the clouds. You see that man on top of his head controlling them with two sticks. And not only that, it's a passenger in the back. It's kind of weird. I never showed you this. I've been seeing it, but I ain't think most people understand. That's the driver. Look in the back. That's the passenger. Look like some kind of alien. But I was getting freeze photos of it that I'm gonna share with you. See, it's someone in the back on the right hand side. See him? But he's constantly shape shifting. It's this giant being that's in the sky moving. Look. See, that's the driver. He looks like a black man, and right in front of him is like some kind of alien. You see that? Like a giant black man that's driving this thing that's on top of the head of this huge giant. And then that's the backseat passenger, like an angel, like he holding some kind of weapon. And then behind them, look, it's more people. Look at this one in white. He got a bandana on his head. Then behind him is someone with some kind of weapon, like a black man. And then behind him, like this demon thing. Look at that. I could be wrong. Stay woke.
It's cuz tripping.
You guys, we are now in the time of prophecy. It just went biblical in China, y'all. What in the Atlantis 2.0 is going on here? Did you guys hear what happened to China, y'all? Like whole cities are lit. So remember when we talked about that these weather anomalies were popping up out of nowhere, nobody was even seeing them on the radar? Well, this is the same thing that just took place in China. I'm talking about places submerged with up to 36 feet of water. Y'all saw the beginning clip of this, y'all. Towers are completely underwater. There have been a reported over 80,000 people that have been impacted by this. Of course, there are some tragedies. Folks are saying people are missing. I mean, look at this, y'all. And this right here is how you know the storm was really bad, because you have the bridges in China overflowing with water. Y'all, there's no cap on the bridges. How is this even possible, y'all? Why does it feel like we're watching like a whole civilization being, huh? You know what I'm saying? China is one of the most ancient places on earth. This is where we used to be. It is full of ley lines, ancient technology, sacred temples, y'all. We're watching.
And they got wildlife in the water, if you know what I mean. They got resorts that they can't even touch the water, and that shit rising. That's crazy. That's why people are missing. I ain't gonna lie to you. That's another reason why people are missing. They getting their ass ate.
A whole reset happening in China, y'all. They're calling this the flood of the century. It has broken records. Wow. Do you guys think you can ever rebuild from something like this? I mean, this is somebody's home, y'all. And that right there is also somebody's home. Wow. Do y'all see how the weather is popping off everywhere? Like, who asked for this? I mean, of course we're like, you know, the earth does what it wants, but this right here is crazy, man. You can't do nothing about it. You could only watch it. I hope you guys are paying attention, because this is not just about climate change, y'all. There's a shift within the mist. Let me know what you guys think about this video, y'all. Let's continue to get it. Peace in.
See, it's not just happening here. It's not just happening here. It's happening everywhere. Oh, the world coming to an end for sure. We eat mayonnaise slices?
I don't know what to think. That meteor flew over today, Williamston, South Carolina. This is what I found.
Bro, you can't make this up. We got mayonnaise slices, and then the firmament is cracking. Oh yeah, it's up.
And I don't know what that is.
The skies.
It's
That's
got
what they
a
say.
glow to it. Feels cold to the touch. Anybody out there knows what this is, let me know. It's beautiful.
Craig said that these niggas going too far. Crack the firmament. They got
An
mayonnaise
explosion
slices.
happened today in Huntsville, Alabama at around 3 p.m. June 25th, and nobody's given an explanation for it. Some theories about it are weather anomalies, a radar anomaly, or a flock of birds. Now, I've got this on several different radar websites, so it can't be a radar anomaly. And this is what a flock of birds looks like on a weather radar. And in my opinion, it does not look like that at all. This is an explosion that goes outward in a radius. It almost covers the entire state of Alabama. Alabama covers 52,000 square miles, so this explosion had to have been at least 30,000 square miles across. Another theory is that it came from Redstone Arsenal, a top secret US Army base known for weapons testing, missile development, and classified military research. This theory comes mainly because you see a large plume of black smoke rising into the air from that direction. The radar for Shelby County Airport also went down unexpectedly, so whatever this was, it wasn't planned.
Oh, that look like some blue beam stuff right there. Real talk. They're like, they didn't look like a person. Do y'all see it? Are they going to refuel?
So Mexico has had a few interesting days. It has been flooding like crazy in Mexico. They experienced some crazy toxic foam that literally sent people to the hospital. Yeah, so this crazy foam that was literally sending people to the hospital, and now people are looking up in the sky and they're seeing this crazy rainbow bridge that looks like it's from Super Mario. I think this has to do with San Francisco because they were throwing some type of pride parade. I think they're trying to send us a message because these things look like the crazy color clouds that we've been seeing as of late, y'all. You remember them things look like UFO spaceships, those light color ships, what real UFOs are, UAPs are supposed to look like. Apparently this was one of the ways for, you know, the pride people to let the aliens know that we come in peace, and you know what I'm saying? Allegedly, this is what I've heard, because they tell us during the end of the world, during Revelation, the apocalypse, things like this will happen. You know, girls will be with girls, guys will be with guys. So this is their way of telling the higher beings that they have come in peace. I don't know, this is what I heard. Let me know if this is wrong, y'all. Let me know. But yes, y'all, the shift is here. Y'all see it. They know it. Let's continue to get it.
Oh, they really starting to show their hand now. Now they are saying the dams are failing in Texas. I just dropped a video last week on this very subject that they lifted the floodgates. Now ain't that suspicious that the dams are failing in this so-called flood when we haven't got enough rain? Okay, ain't that suspicious? Y'all don't see all these dams in Texas? Ain't that suspicious? Right with Curville? Boom. Ain't that suspicious? They're right in the heart of it. Where the flooding going on? Make it make sense, bro. They playing in our fucking faces again. See? Y'all laugh when we talk about HARP and geoengineering, but look at it now. The lies are stacking. If it don't rain, but it floods, what's happening? Huh? What's happening? Can somebody explain this? Infrastructure sabotage.
He said it.
And I found Rip Van Winkle. Giant version of him. Look how big this freaking dude is. That is incredible.
In the middle of the woods.
He's a big dude. Wow. That's freaking amazing.
Hell nah. You walking through the woods and you find that, what y'all doing?
Wow.
His ass gonna wake up.
So I'm in front of the most controversial statues here at the Hoover Dam. Let me show you. So what everybody needs to know is that The floor had an entire compass of the Illuminati, the Masons. So now it's gone. That's right, because these are not normal angels. So right now, under there, it's gone. Okay, out-of-body explorers, I'll show you my next video on the Hoover Dam. Hey, out-of-body explorers. So they talk about the portals they have in this system, but check out that big one behind us. That's right, when it hits the glass of the calm water, it becomes a circle. And then there's a lot of astrological things in here that they have covered over the compass. That's right. The compass is in this area, and anything to do with astrological counts, that's all in the heavens in the spiritual warfare that we're going through. Okay, there's more to come on my next video on the Hoover Dam. Hey, out-of-body explorers. So let's talk about the golden doors. The last time I saw golden doors was at that Mason place in Arizona. That's right, that's the TikTok I did. But let's check them out. Why do they need golden doors for this place? And exactly, let me show you the other thing too. The story of Prometheus. I take that back. The last time I saw that golden door, it was at the Mormon church, that Mormon temple that they don't want you to get in. I did a video on that. But there's a story again. Prometheus. This is a better view, and there's the story. Read it and weep. I'll put it in a picture. But what do you think of that? Just so you know, you cannot tell me that there is not a portal, there's not a system in here, that the spiritual world and this earthly world connect. I'll tell you it is. See you in my next video.
I don't know where my cousin's about to take me, but everybody keeps talking about this cave. So, we're still down here to see what it's hitting for. Must try to lock us out or something.
Oh, no.
This is so nice.
No, we don't got enough chain shackles for any more people. The people down here, they're down here by will. So don't take it with a grain of salt.
What are you saying?
That's what you got.
Yes. So what was it, like a fallout shelter or
I
something?
think it was like a safe place, you know what I'm saying? Part of the Underground Railroad type thing.
Wow.
Heal up, just crack that.
Yeah. Oh my goodness. That's what I'm saying. I was just telling Jessica, I was like, is this Underground Railroad?
Oh yeah, it's 30 feet underground. They have another like one out.
Yo, oh no, we going down. Is it ghost down here? Is this one?
I got my babies. They y'all know y'all good.
I mean,
Unfortunately, 2 lights just went out down here. So
I don't even need to go down. Like, this is really a cave in your house.
Oh yeah, this is real historic shit right here. Indiana jump shit.
I got flip flops on. Look at this. Indiana, that whole caverns, fucking
Underground Railroad.
wow. So somebody Harriet Tubman numbers through here for real? Wow. Okay, can you shine that light back on these? Whoa, okay. I came down far enough. This is good for me.
no, come on.
No, I'm not coming
You ain't
down.
gonna get a real experience unless you come all the way down.
You got to, sis.
Alright, man.
Happy Saturday, y'all. Oh my God. It is.
What would you do if you had something like that in your house? Do y'all think that it was used for like the Underground Railroad or something more nefarious? Let me know in the comments down below. But this is more common than what you think. A lot of people have these type of things underneath their houses, and some of them, most people just don't know. They're in your neighborhoods. They're connected to different tunnels all through this country, connected to different countries and continents and everything. So, man, it's a lot more that we have to learn. But look, man, this is very interesting. What would you do if you find that underneath your house? Are you going to go explore it, or would you show the world? For sure, I wouldn't show the world, because you know who will come looking right after that, and all of a sudden you lose your house, and then they're doing excavation on your land that you used to own. But look, let's get back to the video though.
Texas. We just got a notice that we need to evacuate my apartment. Now, those of y'all that follow me, y'all know that I come out here on my patio often, and I show you where the deer and stuff are down there.
He making rounds.
Evacuate where?
He making rounds.
But this is a river. We live in between two rivers, and this river is flooded. That is high. Like normally, I want to say that this is probably a good 12 feet above ground or more. Thankfully, we up here on the second floor, but the rain is continuing to come. It's supposed to rain all day, and it's getting pretty crazy. We are getting flooded out. I'm talking about seriously. It is bad. Look at that. The flooding is flooding, and it ain't nothing to play with.
But how they supposed to get out though? They gonna need a boat or a helicopter.
That's getting close.
Whoa.
Over here it's okay, but it's a matter of time. I ain't taking no chances with it. I'm getting the heck up out of here.
Yeah, get up out of there, sis. That's crazy.
So by now, I'm sure you guys heard what happened in Texas, right? The river jumped 23 feet, kids gone, and Camp Mystic underwater. But let me show you why this ain't just Texas. Because once you line it up flood by flood, it's the same play, different stage. Eastern Kentucky 2022. Flash floods took out entire mountain towns. Multi-generational land wiped out, no warning, no escape. Mississippi Delta 2023. Historic black farmlands flooded out. Right after federal insurance updates raised the rates. Selma, Alabama 2024. Extreme rain hit historic districts. And then here comes the developers with rebuild offers. Houston, Texas 2020. It was the 5th flood in 10 years. The same zip codes hit every time. And guess what? It's low income areas near bayous and never get an upgrade. East St. Louis 2021. The levee failed and fast. And the land right behind it sitting on some of the oldest black owned property lines in the state. Camden, New Jersey 2023. Rain hits hard. FEMA zoning flips. Next thing you know, luxury apartments on old church lots. Watsonville, California 2023. Latino farming communities devastated by floods. Land value dropped and agribusiness moved in fast. North Carolina 2022. Historic areas near the Cape Fear River was submerged and insurance dropped coverage right before the rains hit. From Detroit to Buffalo, New York to Florida and so many more. But do you see it now? It's never just about water. It's where it hits. Who owns the land and who shows up after. Different cities, same result. Legacy gone, the buyouts fast, and the rebuild don't look like the past. So nah, this ain't coincidence. It's a playbook with the weather forecast. So look, comment I see it now if you're connecting the dots, and make sure to follow if you haven't already.
What is that? Oh my god. Oh, what is that? Oh no, this is not good, man. This is.
What am I seeing?
The sky, twin. That's what we looking at.
What was that, bro? I don't know if it'll do it again. Or if I'm tripping, I don't know.
You might be tripping, twin. I don't see nothing, twin.
It was like a... Oh my
God.
What was that?
You not tripping, twin?
What the heck, bro?
Yeah, you not tripping, twin. We all seen it, right?
Back, I'm talking to Chris Rock. Chris, thanks again for... Back, I'm talking to Chris Rock. Chris, thanks again.
Maybe he was just thinking about getting his rematch with Will Smith. He had to get a power upgrade. Now he gonna slap the shit out of Will Smith back with his lizard eyes. What y'all think, man? Could be artificial, but we done seen some things, man. Y'all let me know in the comments down below where we at with it.
You guys are gonna think I'm nuts, but watch this. What is that? That's not a lens flare. There's the sun. What is that? There's a lens flare moving. So please, do tell. Enlighten me, people. What is that? Let's wait for the clouds to clear. What the fuck is that?
Please do explain. The smart people that love to debunk. Like, come on, man.
You guys say I'm crazy. I'm just noticing stuff that you aren't.
Yourself to me. Come on out. Come closer. I said, come, there you go. Come closer, bro. Come closer. How y'all doing? How you doing, bro? Uh-huh. What you laughing for? Huh? What you laughing for, man? Another one behind you. What they laughing? These people laugh at him.
Okay, I can't let that one ride, y'all. Unc tripping. I ain't gonna lie. Unc smoking that. He's smoking that crack. I don't know if you can smoke the booger sugar. I ain't too versed on drugs, y'all. Like, I'm a simple man. You feel me? Like, but that shit's crazy. That's diabolical. We can't keep allowing these people to do that. He's staring at a hole in the goddamn tree, and his ants coming out that mug, and he talking about, "Come on out, I see you laughing." Y'all. We need to get him some help. But let's get back to this video, though.
Open it. Open it.
Oh, hell no.
That shit. Give me the screwdriver. You close it back up.
Yo, people find some shit in their house. I'm telling y'all, man.
New York City, underground tunnel, train system, Lexington Avenue, 63rd Street, people. Look how deep it is, people. Going up the escalator, people. This is New York City, Manhattan underground tunnel. Going up the escalator, people. Let's see how long it's going to take me to get back to the top. That's how deep we are, people. Escalator number 1 right here. Trying to make.
Reason why he's narrating it like this, y'all got to think. We didn't have the machinery to do this at that time that this stuff was done, but y'all already know how it was. It was already here, man. We already had built this stuff. They had hid the technology, man. Like, at some point, something happened, like maybe a reset, and we can't remember. We just can correlate it to like what they show in the movies, because you know the government has a budget. So if you think about it, like the Men in Black, the Great Flash, did they flash all of us and we just, you know what I'm saying? Don't know what the hell going on. That's wild. But just think about it. The machinery that it took to build this type of sophistication, it's just shit just don't be adding up, y'all. Y'all feel me? That's why most of the stuff they taught us in school, they don't teach to our children, because they know it's a lie, and they know that we're very aware of the lies that we're told. And they're removing that stuff from the books. So a lot of people get outraged. And, oh, they're removing this, they're removing that. Look, most of that stuff was a lie, y'all. That's why you have to understand, like, where you at in life, and they told you to take this path in order to be successful, when really there's not enough of those jobs for that diploma that you got to graduate with. So a lot of people, what's happening is, and it's sad, man, it's a lot of people with degrees and stuff that are working at like convenience stores with the bachelor's and the master's degree. There's people homeless that have master's degrees and doctoral degrees. That's a fact. Something weird is going on, and nothing is what it seems, man. But I hopefully everybody, you know, can start to understand and rebalance their energy, recalibrate, and take that step in the right direction, because a lot of things are smoke and mirrors. I see a lot of people getting tricked out of their positions because the lack of trusting your instincts. We all can feel when something is wrong, but a lot of us still follow the thing that is wrong and that's bothering us. But look, it's easily put, y'all. Let me know in the comments down below, how long ago do y'all think that like the underground New York was built? And I promise y'all, I'm gonna start giving like 15-minute videos, dedicated videos to stuff like this. So if I see enough comments in here about this portion right here, I'll do a video, a breakdown on the history of like these things being built, and let's see if it matches up with logic and reason. Let's get back to it.
Get back to the top. Coming from way underground, people. That's how deep it is. How did they do it, people? Going up another escalator, people. That's how deep it is, people. See that? Going up again. New York City, they're working on the escalator over there. They're working on that one. That's how deep it is, people. Underground tunnel.
Before the escalators, were they just walking up the steps? When were the escalators built? Let's start researching that. Come on now.
Going up another escalator. That's 3 escalators, people, just to get back to the top. You see that, people? Look at that. Escalator number 3. That's how deep it is. How did they do it? How did they do it, people? Do you see this, people? That's escalator number 3. Trying to make it back to Earth, people. I'm trying to make it back to Earth, people.
Trying to make it back to Earth, y'all. You almost there, Appreciate your dedication to the cause.
Still trying to make it to Earth, people. Didn't make it back yet. That's how deep down I was. Lexington Avenue. Now I gotta go up some stairs, people. I'm still trying to make it to the top. Still trying to make it to the top, people. Uh-oh. I see light. Oh my God. Do you see that, people? Took 3 escalators, now a staircase, just to make it back to Earth. Wow. Wow, people. I made it back to the top. Took me about 15 minutes. Woo-wee. New York City, people. Manhattan. New York City. Just came out of the subway system. Took 3 escalators and a staircase just to make it back to the top. Ooh-wee.
shit. Oh my god, what's it doing? Holy shit. Oh man. Where the fuck did it go? Oh my god.
Hold up now. They said that those things was really stalking this man. I would kick him in the goddamn head. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I would kick him in the head. The video over. You feel me? Alien down. He was gonna have to pull out a beam and hit me with it. But I don't know, man. Even seeing that, I feel like it's a lot of people that's desperate. But they said that story is real and images are real. But I don't believe everything people say. Y'all feel me? I kind of feel like that joint fake, man. Like people just be wanting attention. But let's get back to it.
Hey Alexa, who created you?
I was made by a team of inventors at Amazon.
Hey Alexa, how do I brush my teeth?
Apply a pea-sized amount of toothpaste to a good quality toothbrush and brush in circular motions for 2 to 3 minutes. Make sure you don't forget your molars, the inner surfaces of your teeth or your tongue. Finish with mouthwash and dental floss for extra cleanliness.
Alright, can you trust Alexa, right? Hey Alexa, how many presidents?
There have been 47 presidents of the United States.
Alexa.
She lying right there. She lied.
Was George Washington a Freemason?
From Quora.com. Several of the founding fathers of the United States were Freemasons, including George Washington, Benjamin Franklin, and James Monroe.
Several of the founding fathers were Freemasons, okay? You guys hear that? Several. So I'm not making it up, alright? Hey Alexa. Alexa, who's the tallest person to ever exist?
According to an Alexa Answers contributor, the tallest person to have ever lived was Robert Wadlow, who topped out at 8 feet, 11.1 inches at the time of his death at the age of 22 in 1940. The tallest person currently living is Sultan Koshan, a Turkish farmer, who stands 8 feet, 2.82 inches tall.
Alright. So, they said the tallest person to ever exist was around 8'11". Let's watch this, Alexa, how tall was King Og in the Bible?
From Answers.com. King Og was at least 12 feet tall, yet some claim up to 18.
"12 feet tall to 18. 12 feet tall to 18. Alright, so it's like, alright, I just got triggered by that. Alright, the reason why I got triggered is because I asked her who was the tallest person to ever exist. Alright? Then she said it's somebody that topped out at 8 feet 11. Y'all heard that, right? And then it's like, oh, how tall was King Og according to the Bible? 12 feet to 18 feet tall. That's almost double the height of the guy that she just mentioned that was 8'11". Hey Alexa, how do I get out of firmament?
From Apple.com. Any family member over the age of 13 can remove themselves from a family group at any time.
Alexa, how do I get out of the...
Sorry, I don't have an answer.
How do I get out of the firmament?
To get out of the firmament, you will need to find a way to defeat the Fates, who control the realm. Once you have defeated the Fates, you will be able to leave the firmament and return to the mortal world.
the hell is the fates? I don't know, but let me know. Do y'all know in the comments down below, man? Interesting times that we are in. How y'all feeling about these floods that's going on, and can y'all see the trend that's going on? I'm not gonna sit here and tell y'all that they're all connected, but it looks strange. You feel me? But hey, man, keep y'all heads on the swivel. Just know, man, when the water start to rise, y'all get the hell out the way. Check around and locate your nearest dams and to see if they're doing okay. You know, does it need a band-aid to patch up a hole? Y'all let us know. Let's start communicating so that we can goddamn start moving as a whole, as a unit. You know what I'm saying? Like, we got to protect the children, because we just lost way too many children in this last flood that just happened in Texas alone. It's sad. I don't want to see any life perish, but these natural events just keep wiping things out. And I told y'all before, it's not about being able to swim. It's a lot more going on in that water when the water start to rush like that. It's got a lot more to do with the debris in the water, and the survival rate of that is pretty low when it comes to it, because you got to think trees, how much they weigh. Imagine if a tree fall on you. But imagine if you get stuck in between two trees in the water and they squeeze together and they slam together like this. What's going to happen to you? Right? So just think about it, man. Be smart. Protect yourself, your family. Educate yourself on what's going on. Hopefully y'all out here safe in the world. Let me know where y'all are located currently and what the weather is like. Currently right here, it is 111 degrees, y'all. 111 degrees where I'm at. So if you're feeling like you're in a hot spot and it's just too hot out, just think about me when it comes to that. But I'm used to it. I enjoy the weather. The sun doesn't bother me, and my family and everything is doing well over here. Let me know where y'all located and how y'all family's doing. Hopefully everybody's doing well. Share these videos with your friends and family. We're just here to discuss interesting topics, and let me know what stood out to you the most in these videos. To me, it's the dams breaking and the weirdness surrounding the dams, and also the sky anomalies, because out here where I'm at, I see a lot of that in person, so I can relate. Y'all not tripping. Stuff is changing. I'll see you on the next video. And like I always say, spread love, because there's too much hate in this world. Love you guys. See you on the next video. And I'm out though. Live.